What's good, YouTube? What's good? Let's cook. Let's cook. Salute, salute. What's good, my peoples, man? Smash that like button. Let's get it in, man. Let's get it in. What's goody with my peoples, man? Salute, salute, salute. Main event mark, my brother. Michael Thomas, Chris Brown, 4-5, RX, salute. DB, William Davis, Almighty Lord. Chris Brown, 4-5. Ty Smith, Boxing and Barbecue. Deshaun Thompson, Bunny BA, Train Deuce Deuce, Jewels of Life, Train Deuce Deuce, we're gonna rent you up. Jewels of Life, salute. Nassim the Dream, Xavier Moses, salute. Dyla Antoinette, peace of blessings to you, Queen. How you doing? Peace of blessings. Donald, the 64-year-old G Grant. My brother, what's good with you? 65-year-old G Grant. He up the age. E double, salute. Land of the 216, D McGee. Christopher Sweeney, salute. Unanimous opinion, salute. Robbie Sanders, my brother, salute. Tay Brown, peace and blessings to you, Queen. Anthony Ingram, salute. Yo, salute. Damian Foster, salute. David Scott III, salute. Tim TV 212, salute. Jafari Caesar, salute. Raekwon Bell, salute. We're going to rinse you up too, Raekwon Bell, salute. Christopher Sweeney, my brother. Windsor Todd Wong, salute. Mr. Know-It-All Rant, salute. All right, let's get into this, man. Let's get into this. Andre Webb, the Red, Rob Sportsman Lee, salute. What's good with y'all, man? So let's get into this. D Solo 2009, salute. Yep. PGH Big Dog, salute. Yeah, so I want to talk about this, man, because I find it highly disrespectful, the comments. And listen, can we do me a favor, man? We got 120 people. Let's get 120 likes, man. Smash that like button, man. Get them likes up, man. Come on, get them likes up, my peoples. Tony Dior, Millie Blood, salute. Johnny Clock, salute. What's good, my peoples, man? What's goody? Let's cook. Let's cook. Let's cook. Let's talk about it. Lauren Bevel, peace and blessings to you, Queen. My brother, Ty King alive. Salute. What's good? Yeah. I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to turn it on so we can get it in. My brother, Jay Good, salute. Brian Chenault, salute. Joe Brown, salute. Yeah, I'm going to turn it on so we can get it in, man. My brother, Ty King alive in the building. That's Cian Marino, salute. Denard Taylor, salute. Appreciate you, King. Said, love your content, Blue. Salute. Appreciate you, man. My brother, Tony Dior, salute. The Red, salute. Yeah, I'm going to open up the phone lines today, man, so we could call in, man, and we could talk about it, man. Because, listen, I want to ask y'all this. My brother, CB Sports TV, Carl Burrell in the building. Do me a favor, man. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes up, man. Get them likes up, man. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes up. My brother Bish, B Megastar, salute. How that new baby going, man? How everything going at home with that new baby, King? Salute to my brother Bish, man. Great dude right there, man. Beautiful wife, man. Wife is loyal, man. Salute to you and the beautiful wife, man. My brother Bish, man. B Megastar. Neo and Tariq, salute. Mike Tastic, salute. So let's cook on this, man. Let's talk about it. We got 130 people, man. Marcus Priest, salute. Marcus Priest, we're going to wrench you up. They go to the last wrench for the day, man. Salute to the brother Marcus Priest. 3 wrenches out to the day. We might give out one more. We might give out one more. Azda D, salute. Almighty Lord, salute. We might give out one more. We gave out 3 wrenches today. We might give out one more. Stephen Lamontes Hawkins, salute. Stanley Sims, salute. Appreciate you. Guyanese Fire, salute. Yes, sir. B. Paulie, salute. The Wonderful Life of Bob J, salute. My brother, CB Sports TV, man. Always a good day to see my brother Carl Burrell in the building, man. Salute. Neon Tariq, salute. Peace to you. William Bobo, salute. So listen, I want to cook on it. DD, salute. And then we're going to open up the phone line. Adewale M, salute. We're gonna open up the phone lines, man. And we're gonna cook on this, man. But let me cook first, man. I want to say this, man. Deontay Wilder, LJ Fighter, salute. Hey, smash the like button. Quan, salute. What's good with you, King? Hey, man, do me a favor, man. Before we cook, we got 160 people, man. Let's get 160 likes, man. Smash the like button. Come on, man. Montre, salute. Come on, man. We got 160 people, man. We don't even have 100 likes, man. Come on, man. Where they do that at? PA Player, salute. Around the world, salute. Oh, yeah, Joe Brown. There you go. Yeah, they go to the last wrench of the day. My brother, Joe Brown. Yeah. My brother, Joe Brown, man. How I miss Joe Brown. You know why, Joe Brown? Because I thought you was wrenched up already. For whatever reason. I don't know. I'm reading your name. I don't know. Well, you wrenched up now. Travis touchdown. Salute. Brother Joe Brown, man. You should have been the first one I wrenched up today, man. Salute to you, Joe Brown. Joshua Sawyer. Quincy Hayes. Salute. Salam. Peace and blessings, King. Smash that like button, man. Get them likes up to 150. Them likes up to 150, man. Come on, man. Devontae Johnson, salute. Yes, sir. Salute my brother Main Event Mark, man. BWL aside, salute. 704 Joe, salute. So listen, man, get the likes up to 150 and let's cook, man. So I thought about it, man, and I was thinking about the comments made by Mauricio Suleiman, and I was thinking, man, and I always show the WBC respect, the white AB salute, and the belt and the prestige, the reputation that it carries, and 079 LSG 40 salute. It's over for him. He gonna be like Thurman. You don't believe that. Jupiter B salute. So we got 180 people. Let's get 180 likes, man. Smash the like button. Come on, get them likes up. So anyway, the comments made Deontay Wilder, regardless of how you perceive him, right? Deontay Wilder represented that WBC title, and yes, they have done things for him. I'm sure. But his reputation, you never hear him doing anything outside of the ring. You never hear him, see him, partying and things of that nature. You never see him come to the ring. Donald Cameron, salute. You never see him come to the ring, out of shape or nothing. His commitment to the sport, he's committed to the sport. You don't see him partying. You don't see him getting in trouble. There's no quote unquote domestic cases or none of that. Impact 50 and no, salute. You don't see none of these things, right? You don't see any of these things. Right? You don't see these things. He's not getting in trouble outside of the ring. He's not partying up. Nothing. Right? So he represents your brand. Quincy Hayes, salute. Dwight AB, salute. He represents your brand. Khalil King, salute. He represents your brand to the highest power. And you go out your way to extend your hand to 4-division Mexican superstar boxer Saul Canelo Alvarez, who doesn't get in trouble outside of the ring either. But when things didn't go Canelo Alvarez's way, he threw the belt and the brand in the garbage and said he wanted nothing to do with you. He refused to hold the belt, let alone accept the belt, because you felt that he needed to fight Gennady Triple G Golovkin, who at the time was the reigning middleweight champion. And that fight was Yahuwah Bound, salute. Hamza S, salute. That fight was on the brink. But Canelo wasn't ready or didn't like the way things were going, the direction it was going. Lloyd Lawrence, salute. And so Canelo Alvarez did away with your sanction body. And just like anything in life, salute to my brother Ahmad is Ahmad in that super chat. Delilah, we're going to wrench you up. Yeah, I was getting ready to get to that, Queen. I was getting ready to get to that. So, he did away with your brand, threw it in the trash. And just like anything in life, how we say, life transitions, right? How the sport of boxing, reflects life and life reflects the sport of boxing, right? Funny. Just like a man, when a man is chasing a woman, or maybe even vice versa, but I'm a man, so I'm going to speak from a man's point of view. Nathan Lillivette, salute. Salute from Amsterdam. Salute to my brother Jay Good in the super chat. 1 loss and 43 bouts, and his career is on the line if he loses again. LOL, what a time to be a fight fan. Yeah, facts. Clint Eastwood, salute. So now think about this, right? Big LIL, salute. I'm gonna just base it off of my experience because I'm a man, right? And I'm sure women, it's the same. Unique Dawn, peace and blessings to you, Queen. Uh, um, Neek, is that you from work? I can't. I'm stay looking for you. I can't catch you. Salute to Delilah Antoinette in the super chat. Peace and blessings to you, Queen. I appreciate you 1000%. Peace and blessings to you. Underground Asylum, salute. Rorona Zorro, salute. So when you can't have something, you chase it. You want what you can't have, right? And when you have something, you don't appreciate it, right? Until it's too late. So now let's look at Canelo Alvarez. He threw the belt in the trash. He did away with it, did away with their relationship because he didn't like how he was being treated and how he felt they were pushing the Gennady Golovkin fight onto him, right? He also, whether true or untrue, whether innocent or proven or whatever, however, Rupert M, salute. He was found guilty of using a performance enhancing drug. That's not alleged, that's true. And he said that he ate tainted meat from Mexico, which in fact we know that this has always been the case. So you should be, when you're an athlete of this level, you should always be very, very mindful of what you put into your body, because we know, especially coming from Mexico, because we know that they have a history of having issues, right? So whose fault was that? His fault, right? This was his fault. Salute to my brother Joe Brown in the super chat. Got to show brother blues, especially at this time. We support our own. Salute. Appreciate you, King, in that super chat. My brother Joseph Brown in the super chat. My brother Junior the Truth. What's good with you, Junior? Go subscribe to my brother Junior the Truth, man. I don't be catching your show. My times is way off. I missed the NFL draft, everything, man. I don't know nothing. My time, I thought it was Tuesday, to be honest. Salute to my brother Sports 101 with TJ in the super chat. Salute, Blue Blood. The WBC really showing low character and bias towards brown fighters. Shaking my head. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. And Treon Thompson, salute. So now let's think about it. Joshua Contrail, salute. Nikila Singh, salute. So let's just think about this, right? And how this plays out. Hey, do me a favor, man. We got 250 people here, and we don't even have 150 likes. What we waiting for? Get the likes to the 250, man. Smash the like button. We got 250 people here. Let's get the likes up to 250. Come on. And I know y'all might see 260. You might see 230, 235, whatever. I'm the content creator, so I see 252 people right now watching. The real Negan, salute. So I'm telling you what I see. So smash the like button. David Dixon, salute. Get the likes up to 250. So now, let's think about this, right? So now, whether he was found innocent or not, Deontay Wilder has never been accused of anything. Frederick Lackey, salute. Stanley Brown, salute. He's never been accused of anything. He's never been in the headlines for anything of this sort, of this magnitude. Never. So we look at this situation, right? We look at this situation, and salute the Free Smoke in the super chat. He says, showing my support for my brother. So, Stanley Brown, salute. So, so now he represents, the sanction body with class, with the utmost respect, with dignity, right? Jaden Heliotrope, salute. With dignity, with class, and the utmost, he represents your brand to the utmost. And as soon as he loses the title, the first thing you can come up with is, if he loses again, his career is over? Huh? He's fighting for his career? One loss on his resume? And to what most boxers today's time, most boxing pundits, most boxing analysts would consider Tyson Fury the best boxer in the heavyweight division. So he lost one time to what is being considered the best boxer in the heavyweight division. And that's a career-defining moment? His career is over? But the fighter that you chased, my brother, Legendary Top Cats in the building. Go subscribe to my brother, Legendary Top Cats, man. Click on his bell icon, subscribe to my brother, Aries for life. You know what we do, man. Loyalty over everything. One hitter quitter, salute. Archbishop, salute. So let's think about this, right? Canelo Alvarez lost to Floyd Mayweather. He arguably lost to Erislan De Lara. Now, he got the win, but he arguably lost. Syndicate J, salute. He arguably lost to Erislan De Lara, right? He's avoiding fighters. As the WBC, you felt like he was avoiding Gennady Golovkin. That's why you was pushing that fight on him, and he felt like you was pushing the fight on him and disrespecting him. And so he relinquished the belt and said he wanted nothing to do with you and your sanction body and your brand, and he stepped away and wouldn't even hold the belt. Richard Hill, salute. Remember, when presented just to take a picture with the belt, Canelo Alvarez refused to even take a picture with the belt. Let's not forget that. He wouldn't even take a photo with the belt because he didn't want to represent their brand, because he feel like he was being mistreated. Look at this dude. As seen Moreno, Canelo ain't ducking no one. Yeah? So tell me, when is the Jamal Charlo and Demetrius Andrade fight going to happen? Because that fight was supposed to take place at 154. He done moved up 3 weight classes and still ain't fight neither one of them. So since you want to talk about he not ducking nobody, he's not avoiding nobody, so please tell us when these fights against Demetrius Andrade and Jamal Charlo going to take place. We'll wait. Because this fight was supposed to take place at 54. Dude done created his own weight class at 55. Then he done moved up to 60. Then he moved up to 68. Then he moved up to 75. And he still ain't fight him. So what we waiting for? Salute to Ahmad is Ahmad in the super chat. Appreciate you, King. So please tell us what we waiting for. Kenny Linder, salute. If you're not ducking nobody, like you say, right? So why he ain't fighting these fighters? Guess what? The only reason he fought Erislan De Lara is because Erislan De Lara showed up at his press conference and embarrassed him and put him on the spot. And Oscar De La Hoya did not want that fight, but he put him on the spot in front of everybody. And Canelo Alvarez tried to act like he didn't know who he was. And to Canelo Alvarez's defense, in that case, I'm going to say he didn't know who Erislan De Lara was to that degree, because Canelo Alvarez goes and lives the rest, and the fight is over, camp is over, he goes spends his time in Mexico. He probably don't even watch boxing. A lot of fighters don't do that. But guess what? Erislan De Lara embarrassed him at that press conference, right? And then he asked he asked the media when that was there, oh, y'all want to see me? Who is this dude? Y'all want to see me fight him? Because remember, he was going to greet Erislan De Lara with open arms until he realized Erislan De Lara was coming to make a fight happen. Jay Walker 214, salute. Then he's like, hold on. Like Shane Mosley did against Floyd Mayweather when him and Bernard Hopkins got in the ring after Floyd Mayweather beat Juan with Marquez. That's the same thing Erislan De Lara did. And remember, they was like, ho. That's when Canelo was like, you want to see me fight this dude? Who is this dude? And the media said, yeah. And Canelo Pride was on the line. And Canelo Pride said, all right, I'll fight him next. The real McCoy, salute. And King Corleone, salute. And remember, at that point in time, Oscar was like, no. Him and Bernard, we're not making that fight. And yes, and Canelo said, no, make the fight happen. So that's when Canelo Alvarez, we knew he was the one in charge to make the fights happen. So if that's the case, Pugilist Shiznit, salute. If that's the case, right, then when we going to get Canelo Alvarez versus Demetrius Andrade and Jamal Charlo? Since he's not ducking nobody. Please tell us. Because these fights were supposed to happen when Demetrius Andrade, Jamal Charlo, and Canelo Alvarez was all at 154. And then you still ain't get him. P Money, salute. Dude done moved up, made his own weight class at 55, then moved up to 60, then moved up to 68, and then moved up to 75. And we still, and guess what? Demetrius Andrade and Jamal Charlo are now, Jamal Charlo is saying that he don't mind coming to the zone, and Demetrius Andrade is signed to the zone. So what's the excuse? Please tell us why he's not fighting these fighters. Why did he go up to 68 and fight Rocky Fielding when 68 has Caleb Plant, Jay Walker 214, salute to you, King, and we appreciate you and what you do for us, man. He went up to 68. He fought Rocky Fielding. Why did he fight Rocky Fielding opposed to fighting David Benavidez, Caleb Plant, or any of these fighters up there? Please, somebody tell me this. Then he went to 75. Dmitry Bivol, Arthur Beterbiev are up there, right? He fought Sergey Kovalev. We know Sergey Kovalev was on the back end of his career, and Sergey Kovalev didn't look like he came to fight at all whatsoever, right? And then pull counter boxing salute. After he beat Sergey Kovalev, you campaigning at 75. Now the real champion that everybody considered the best fighter at 175 is Arthur Beterbiev, DLG 215 salute. The real fight, the best fighter, Arthur Beterbiev at 175 is calling out Canelo Alvarez, and now Canelo Alvarez is saying that was a one opportunity thing at 75. Prior to the fight with Sergey Kovalev, his entire team was saying that they were looking to make the fight with Arthur Beterbiev should he beat Sergey Kovalev in dramatic fashion. He knocked out Sergey Kovalev, but guess what? It didn't look as good as they thought it was going to look up there at 75, right? And Sergey Kovalev, past his prime, Sergey Kovalev was winning the majority of that fight, right? Up until that knockout that was very, very questionable, the Don salute. That was a very, very questionable win, knockout, hanky stanky 420 OG salute, right? Guess what? I remember the GOAT salute. Then they said, we ain't going. Remember, they were saying we'll fight Arthur Beterbiev. Now Arthur Beterbiev is like, okay, let's make it happen. Why they not fighting Arthur Beterbiev? Now they're going down to 68. See, the walls are closing in. So now they're picking the least of the least, right? Brandon McMullen, salute. Tackle Jones, salute. So now all of a sudden he's picking Billy Joe Saunders. But when Billy Joe Saunders looked great after Billy Joe Saunders beat David Lemieux and was calling out Canelo after the fight, they said he wasn't even worth it, right? Oscar De La Hoya and Bernard Hopkins and his team, Canelo Alvarez's team, said that Billy Joe Saunders wasn't worth it. Billy Joe Saunders went on then to supposedly he was getting ready to fight Demetrius Andrade. The fight fell through because Billy Joe Saunders failed the test, right? Came up positive in the test. The fight didn't go through. Billy Joe Saunders hasn't had no showcase fight since then. He's actually went down in competition since the David Lemieux fight. And guess what? Now Canelo Alvarez is going to fight him at 68. But when he was available at 60 and coming off his arguably the best win in his career against David Lemieux, he wasn't a viable opponent. Salute to Brandon McMullen in the super chat. Appreciate the great content, homie. Salute to you, King. Right? He wasn't a viable opponent. They wanted Rocky Fielding. But now that Billy Joe Saunders look like he's on the downslide, he's on a slippery slope, right? With no skis. Now they want Billy Joe Saunders. But what about David Lemieux? I mean, what about David Benavidez at 68? What about Caleb Plant at 68? There's other fighters at 68. What about now Arthur Beterbiev said, listen, let's make it happen. Now he's not an opponent. He's not a viable option. Don't tell me about cherry picking. Salute to Hanky Stanky 420 OG in the super chat. Keep dropping these jewels. Salute. Gerard Cassidy, salute. Right? Yeah, legendary, man. They come here and they messing with the wrong one, man. One main TV, salute. Huh? Kyle Boog, salute. Listen, this is I don't got no papers. There's no papers, nothing. This is right here. So tell me how come Young Hog, salute. He was forced in the fight with Austin Trout. Let's not forget that. Floyd Mayweather forced him into the fight with Austin Trout because Floyd Mayweather had him directly past him the baton. It was a relay for Canelo Alvarez's career. Let's be honest. His career was a relay. Floyd Mayweather put him at the co-main event and carried him on his card. Yeah, he was coming up the ranks, but Floyd Mayweather rushed the process. Marvin Banks, salute. Floyd Mayweather rushed the process for him. He speeded up the process. Would he been a star in the sport of boxing? I have no doubt. But Floyd Mayweather speeded up the process by being the biggest star in the sport of boxing history outside of the names like Muhammad Ali. Put him at the co-main event, speeded up the process. And then Canelo Alvarez started getting beside himself, calling out Floyd Mayweather, saying that's the fight that he wanted. So Floyd Mayweather said, okay, well, listen, you got to fight somebody. I got to make it legit while I'm fighting you. And then he said, I ain't going to fight on your card no more until you fight me. Hassan 17, salute. And Aria Ryder, salute. Then Floyd Mayweather said, okay, fight Austin Trout. You fight Austin Trout, then I'll fight you. Let's not act like he volunteered to fight Austin Trout. HM Pro, salute. No, he knew that he had Valderick Johnson, salute. He knew that he had a bigger pot of gold at the end of the rainbow if he fought out Austin Trout. So he fought Austin Trout, and then it was an arguably fight then. They had an open score. It was questionable. It was all types of stuff going on behind the scenes with that situation. Austin open scoring. All of a sudden, Austin Trout was in a very close fight that was a draw at the time. The scorecards was being read to Austin Trout in the public. Boxing goes salute. They told Austin Trout he was drastically behind on the scorecards. He found out he was behind on the scorecards, so then he abandoned his boxing and his using angles and he had to go for it. He got dropped in the fight. He had to get out of character. So let's not act like he chose to fight Austin Trout. So when you come here talking about, oh well, he ain't never ducked nobody, stop it. Then he fought Floyd Mayweather, right? And got whitewashed in the fight, and the judge still tried to give him the fight. One of the judges saw him still winning the fight against Floyd Mayweather, to the point where Canelo Alvarez himself said, no, that's not right. That's something wrong with that. That's not right. So don't tell me about Canelo Alvarez just choosing to fight the best of the best, because he ain't choosing to fight the best of the best. Let's be honest. Let's be honest with it. The fight with him and Erislandy Lara. Erislandy Lara arguably won that fight. And guess what? They've been avoiding slick boxes in his entire career. Ever since the Mayweather fight, and Shane Mosley, who was far past his prime, gave him more trouble than they expected. Right, Danny Jacobs looked like he didn't want to be there. And I'm sure we're going to get the same version of Danny Jacobs in Billy Joe Saunders when he step out there. Let's be honest. So if you want to judge Canelo Alvarez, the biggest fight of his career, he lost. So if we talking about Deontay Wilder's career is over because of one loss, so they should have been speaking of Canelo Alvarez in the same light, because the biggest fight in Deontay Wilder's career, if you want to say he lost the biggest fight in his career against Tyson Fury, the biggest fight in Canelo Alvarez's career was Floyd Mayweather, and he lost too. Let's talk about it. Mad Titan, salute. Let's talk about it. Jamaican Charlotte, salute. Let's talk about it. Sick the Grit, salute. Let's talk about it. And guess what? Since then, he's never been in a fight outside of the Sergey Kovalev fight, quote unquote, right? He's never been in a 50-50 fight since then. And you want to be truthful, he's the only fight he was in that we quote unquote said a 50-50 fight was the Floyd Mayweather fight. Let's be real here. We knew with Floyd Mayweather on the back end of the Austin Trout fight, they wasn't giving Austin Trout that fight. Come on. Nobody felt like Austin Trout was going to win that fight. With Floyd Mayweather waiting on the back end. So please tell me, since he lost to Floyd Mayweather, what 50-50 fight he's been in since the Erislandy Lara fight, right? And we saw what happened with Erislandy Lara. We all know it's to the point where the entire boxing world knows if it goes to a decision with Canelo Alvarez, you're not getting it. Kester Campbell, salute. Huh? Let's talk about it. But you get Gilbert Rodriguez Jr. Salute. You get Deontay Wilder lost to guess what? Another thing people forget. Let's not forget this. I'm sorry. No problem. Another thing people forget. Let's not forget this. After Floyd schooled Canelo Alvarez, he never wanted the rematch until recently. Ricardo Ripley, salute. Let's not forget that. Deontay Wilder lost to Tyson Fury, and he immediately wants the rematch. Canelo Alvarez lost to Floyd Mayweather, and he bowed out gracefully and said, listen, I got a lot to learn. Let's not forget that. So he wasn't willing to go back into that. So let's talk about it. Michael Moore, 1972, salute. So J Vels, 57, salute. What's your point? Hey, so put J Vels in timeout, man. Don't ask me what's my point. What's your point? River and Pickle, salute. Put him in timeout, man. Don't ask me what's my point. Young Merv the Cutman, salute. Kai Bug, salute. What's my point? Hey, man, what you mean, what's my point? What's your point? Chris Mills, salute. My point is this. If you feel like, you want to know my point? If you feel like Deontay Wilder's career is over, then you should feel like Canelo Alvarez's career is over. He represented the brand far better than Canelo Alvarez representing it. Let's talk about it. That's a fact. The only difference is the WBC title sanction body is of a Mexican and Canelo Alvarez is of a Mexican descent. Young Hog, salute. What's the difference? Who represented the belt better? And this is what I'm gonna get to, man. See, this is why we have to create our own. That's why. Cupid 777, salute. That's why. Hey, man, we got 330 people here, and we don't even have 250 likes, man. Smash the like button, man. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 330, man. Anthony Tolbert, salute. Come on, man. Anthony Sullivan, salute. So he lost. And in the heavyweight division, you look at Muhammad Ali, 5 losses. Lost to a dude that had 13 fights or something like 8 fights in Spinks. And not to take Luke Ken, salute. Salute to Patrick Edmonds, salute in the super chat. One love to one of the hardest working brothers out here. Keep bringing that fire content, Blue. Salute to you, King. And this is number 9 Vito, salute. This is no disrespect. New Fat Boy Fitness, what's good with you? Young G, salute. Roosevelt Thompson, salute. So, no disrespect to Michael Spinks, right? But at the time, let's just look at this. Now let's just look at this, right? And this is, like I said, we know that Dennis Banks, salute. We know at the time to ante up, salute. We know at this current time, this wasn't the current people at the top running it. Brandon McMullen, salute in the super chat. Wilder started late and still sleeping cats. Yeah. We know the current people at the top wasn't running it when Muhammad Ali was doing it. This is Mauricio Suleiman, his father was running it, right? But Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, let's just look at this, right? When he lost to Joe Frazier, right? Now, Joe Frazier was considered, he lost to Joe Frazier. Joe Frazier had the WBC title, what do you know? And the WBA, he was unified, right? And Tex Rock, salute. Retros for Life Box, 79 boxes, salute. When he lost to Joe Frazier, right? Joe Frazier had the WBC title, right? Joe Frazier was considered the best. He got dropped. Muhammad Ali got dropped in the fight. Joe Frazier was considered 254 Dunson, salute, the best in the division. Muhammad Ali went on after that, right, to fight. Oh man, now it's just blocking me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He fought multiple fights before he fought Frazier again in 74. Was his career over? No. And before he fought Frazier again, he lost to Ken Norton. Okay? He lost to Spinks. Spinks had 7 fights when Muhammad Ali lost to him in 78. 7 fights. And he was 6-0-1. One of the fights was a draw. He lost to Spinks, then had to come back and beat Spinks in the rematch. That was his last win. Trey T, salute. Tank gaining grip, salute. Right? So let's not. Let's look at this, right? Why can't I see this, man? Okay, so he lost to Frazier in 71, right? He didn't fight Frazier in 71 with the WBC. Frazier was considered the best, like Tyson Fury is considered the best right now, right? He lost to Frazier. Frazier beat him, right? In 71. Unanimous decision and dropped him, right? The next time he fought Joe Frazier was 74, 3 years later, and another loss in between that. He lost to Ken Norton in between that. Now we know the situation. Sufatra said, Blue, Wilder can't box. Oh, come on, man. Another thing I'm going to ask y'all. Was George Foreman the greatest boxer in the world? Let that sink in. Ekpin Esong, salute. The real Yossi, salute. Was George Foreman a great boxer? Or was he just a power puncher? George Foreman had 0 defense. Money J 97, salute. Smash the like button. George Foreman had 0 defense. Please, people. Fred Rose, salute. Chris Cross kills, salute. So people need to do their homework. OFB, salute. Bentley Odina, salute. Ramsey Sutton III, salute. George Foreman had 0 defense. Rodriguez Jackson, salute. King Zorro Zol, salute. He wasn't a defense. George Foreman was getting hit with numerous. George Foreman was in action-packed fights because George Foreman didn't have defense. Drew Ehan, salute. Deontay Wilder had better defense than George Foreman. George Foreman was plied forward. This was his defense, right? Nino Fox, salute. Title 40, salute. This was his defense, and he got knocked out by Muhammad Ali. Big Ferg, salute. And guess what? He was a bigger favorite against Muhammad Ali, Urine Carter, salute, than Deontay Wilder was against Tyson Fury. He was actually the underdog. Dennis Banks, salute. George Foreman was a far greater, he was favored, far greater, KF Harris, salute, than Deontay Wilder was. Ari Ryder, salute. Naughty Gusto, salute. OFV said Deontay Wilder can't fight going backwards. So George Foreman could? Show me the fight George Foreman showed you that he could fight going backwards. Is he not a Hall of Famer? Is he not considered one of the greatest heavyweights to ever lace him up? Show me the fight that George Foreman was fighting going backwards. I'll wait. Jewels of Life. George Foreman had no defense. Go watch him. George Foreman, yeah, he had more tricks. Yeah. He was much shorter. And the difference, and Deontay Wilder 6'7", George Foreman 6'3". And guess what? People don't even realize this. Deontay Wilder is more wiry than George Foreman, but George Foreman was 220 pounds. Deontay Wilder came in his last fight at 234. I'm just giving y'all the facts. Don't be mad at me. Salute to my brother Jay Goods in the super chat. He said, Roy DK to Montel and lost to Tarver. If he loses again, his career is over. No one. Yeah, that's a fact. Salute to my brother 88 Sports Store. My brother Jay Good in the super chat. That's a fact. True Benjamin, salute. Career over? For somebody that represented your brand to the highest extent? H-Town 713, Thomas Moreland, salute. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Smash the, man, we got 350 people. We still don't even have 300 likes, man. Get the likes up to 300, man. 350, man. Come on. Yeah. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes up to 350. Smash the like button. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes at 350, man. We got it. Salute to my brother T Morrissey 85 in the super chat. The only way that could stop Wilder was to cheat. Fury is no champ. He is the people chump. Hashtag big facts on hashtag on God. Hashtag that part. Salute. Salute to you, King. Smash the like button, man. Get them likes up, man. Bringing it black. Salute. So let's talk about it, man. It's a misconception that he's this horrible boxer because he's not. He's not. It's all a misconception, man. It's all an agenda, right? Yes, George Foreman on the inside. George Foreman was 6'3", 220 pounds. Deontay Wilder 6'7", 230 pounds, 225, right? So he's far more wiry than George Foreman. At least Syrian salute. So he's far more wiry than George Foreman, right? So yes, he has to. His approach has to be far different on the defensive end than George Foreman because George Foreman is able to dip and dodge because he's lower sense of lower gravity, right? He's shorter. So he was more stocky. So on the inside, George would just do this, Supreme Beast Boxer Talk, and he would do this on the inside. But George would get hit. Look at the punches he would take from. He got knocked out by Ali because he was taking clean punches, boop boop boop. And one could argue that George Foreman didn't have the highest ring IQ because Ali drew him into that fight. Jamal Hakeem, salute. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes at 350, man. So one could argue that he had a he didn't have the highest ring IQ because he let Muhammad Ali draw him into that type of fight, and he never even identified it. Right? So we you know is we got to identify that his agenda is being pushed, man. Yeah, Holyfield was just landing at will on George Foreman. At will. Thomas Trotter, salute. At will. But and I chalked that up to obviously that was later on in his career. But outside of that, Rashawn Midget, salute. Outside of that, you know, uh, um, early in his career, pull counter boxing, salute. Early in George Foreman's career, he was getting hit with big punches and clean and often. It's a fact. So my thing is this: getting back to the point is that he represented the WBC, and I think it was irresponsible for Mauricio Suleiman to say that, to make those to come out in the public and say that. It was out of place and irresponsible. It's one thing to say, listen, you know what? This is a huge fight. This has a lot of implications, and it's important for his career to win this fight. That I understand that. But to say this is career defining, his career is over if he loses this fight, that's irresponsible. That's irresponsible at the very least to say the very least. You can't say that, especially as a sanction body. That's like a referee. You supposed to be, it doesn't matter who represents your brand, right? You a sanction body. You a title. You a sanction body, right? You like a referee. So it's up to you, right? To you supposed to stay neutral, like a judge, right? It's clear that you're choosing who you much rather prefer to represent your brand, and that's not cool. I'm a media salute in the super chat. Wake up, Blue. Wilder's resume is no good. Facts. Okay, no problem. Corey B, salute. He spent money to say that. Salute to Eric Jenkins in the super chat. So he says, so now sanctioned bodies are predicting their fighter's career. Hashtag yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's irresponsible for him. Oh, I just missed a super chat. Salute to my brother Eric Jenkins. So it's irresponsible for him to say that, and at this point in time, you can't do it. Boss Dozier, salute. Nick O, salute in the super chat. We see anti-black hatred within boxing and versus MMA. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's like you have to hold it. You have to hold your water, regardless of how you feel. You representing all the sport of boxing in its totality. You understand? Salute. He said, watching you while I get my jog on. Salute to you. I'm trying to soften up this line, man. So, you're supposed to represent, you got to represent, everybody in the whole. Look how quickly Aaron Jones, salute. Think about this. Immediately, they took the WBC. Devin Haney injured his shoulder. Injury. They immediately took the title from him to say somebody else got to fight and represent the brand. Fred Rose, salute. But Canelo Alvarez, they would never do that. Vasil Lomachenko moved up to 135, had one fight, and they franchised him. Hamza ass, this sound. One fight at 135, won the title, and they franchised him. So he's a complete representative of now he's a full-time member, a lifetime member to represent their brand. Or for one fight. Elite Syrian, salute. Boxing with straight right, salute. Or for one fight, he's became a lifetime member of the WBC title. One fight, Vasyl Lomachenko. Franchise, forever. He's going to forever represent their brand. They wanted him to represent their brand forever. Or for one fight. One. One fight earned him that spot. Do you have a place where you send you something like Facebook or IG? Nah, just on YouTube. I have you talking about donations? That would be I have Cash App at Blueblood Sports TV. You can send it to my Cash App. Fight night, salute. So one fight earned him that. Why? How come? Oh, one fight, right? Or for Luke Campbell, cool. So Floyd Mayweather should have been franchised right now, right? Errol Spence beat Sean Porter. What's a bigger win, Luke Campbell or Sean Porter? Who got a better? Who got a bigger victory? Who got a bigger victory? Sean Porter or Luke Campbell? Errol Spence got a bigger victory, right? Did he not? Matthew Trout, salute. Sean Porter, Luke Campbell, bigger victory, right? Hands down, Sean Porter, right? Not even close. Hands down, Sean Porter, bigger victory, right? Hands down. Was Errol Spence franchise, and he became unified just like Vasyl Lomachenko did. Vasyl Lomachenko beat Luke Campbell, and it was a unification bout, right? So who got the bigger victory? So you're giving it to him off for one fight. So who got the bigger victory? Luke Campbell. Who got the bigger victory? Errol Spence or Vasyl Lomachenko? So why is Errol not franchised? Why was he not even? And I'm not saying he should be, right? Let's look at Jamal Charlo for a second. I just thought about something too. We're gonna be fair is fair, right? Fair is fair. 30-0, 22 knockouts. Never got in trouble outside of the ring. None of that, right? Jamal Charlo. When did he win this title? He held the IBF. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 400. Jamal Charlo. Jamel Charlo is a two-time WBC champion. Right? Why Jamel Charlo is not franchised? Because he's not multi-division? Jamel Charlo is not So what's the classifications for? You have to be a multi-division world champion for the WBC to franchise you? Yeah, Thomas Chandler. Why am I on timeout after contributing? You're not on timeout. You just made a comment. How are you on timeout if I'm reading your comment, bro? You wouldn't be able to comment or say anything if you was on timeout, and I appreciate your donation. Vasyl Lomachenko has a loss in his career. The first time he represents the WBC sanction body, he gets franchised. The first time he fought for the vacant WBC title, right? Against Luke Campbell. He didn't even have it and defend it. He never even defended the WBC. He only held it. He only got it. He got it beating Luke Campbell, never defended it, and was franchised with a loss on his resume to Orlando Salido, who had 12 losses and 2 draws when he fought Lomachenko. I'll say it again. He beat Orlando Salido. Orlando Salido beat him. He had 12 losses and 2 draws, Orlando Salido had. Shouldn't that be a career-defining fight? Amadi Karu said, I apologize if you didn't want to hear that type of boxing news. I'm a reporter and a journalist just like you, bro. No disrespect. I didn't even see what you said, brother, to be honest. So I don't know what you said. Eric Jenkins, salute. AK, I didn't even see what you said, my good brother. So I don't know why you apologizing because I didn't even see what you said. So here's the thing. Dyla Antoinette said, my 2 favorite boxing channels, Blue Blood and Deontay's Boxing Nation. They speak the truth. Salute. That's my guy, too. Nick O, salute in the super chat. He said Kovalev assaulted many women. Yeah, in 2019. Yep. So here's the thing, right? Anthony Tolbert, salute. Mike Tyson in training for boxing return. He discloses new regiment. Mike has revealed that he is training for a sensational return to boxing and made plans to compete in 4-round exhibition fight. Nah, I don't want to see that. When Mike was still active, he wasn't worth watching. So, but he lost. Vasyl Lomachenko was franchised to represent their brand and their sanction body forever, for life. When he lost to Orlando Salido, who's a journeyman, I know people don't like when I say that, but he's a journeyman. He had 12 losses and 2 draws when he beat Vasyl Lomachenko. Vasyl Lomachenko never represented the sanctioned body, never held the WBC title. He wins it in a vacant bout against Luke Campbell, who already had losses on his resume. A loss on his resume. Luke Campbell did, right? They fought for the vacant WBC title. He beats Luke Campbell in unanimous decision, but it was a very close fight. He was hurt in the fight multiple times, right? And Salute to Raheem, man, for the super chat. Appreciate you, King. He fights Luke Campbell in a very close fight, wins that fight, and he never defends the WBC and gets franchised. Him and Deontay Wilder have the same amount of losses. And Deontay Wilder lost to a much better opponent. That's a fact. Stop me when I'm making up a story. Stop me when I'm making up a story. Salute to my brother Boss on the straight right in the super chat. Vedant Patel, salute. But Wilder has lost to the best in the world. That's what I'm trying to say. Lauren Bevel, peace and blessings, Queen. She said, "What's the cash app?" It's Blue Blood Sports TV. Yeah, unique doing. I mean, it's the truth. Ernest Martinez Jr. My cash app is Blue Blood Sports TV. Charles Duke, salute. Vedant Patel. But in your opinion, do you think Wilder will be back? For sure. He's coming back to fight Tyson Fury in the trilogy. I'm just baffled that if he don't win the trilogy, his career is over. This is a career-defining fight. Why is it a career-defining fight, and why the WBC sanction body president is saying that this is a career-defining fight is the question. Salute to my brother Eric Jenkins in the super chat. I think all these creeps went bad, no heart. Salute. AFJ 89 salute. He said, I think all these creeps went to bed. Muhammad Arif, salute. Can I do a live call-in with Wilder? When he's ready, I'll do it. Bringing it black, salute. So, Destin Taylor, salute. I mean, listen, this is what happens. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 400. This is what happens. I'm going to be honest with y'all, man. Is that people get mad at me for telling the truth. And then because I tell the truth, they say, hey, man, you just making up stuff. Why? Why am I making up stuff? Nobody says when one of these Boston pundits or Skip Bayless or Stephen A. Smith get on TV, national TV, in front of the world and tell you that their sources told them something, and if that don't come to fruition, nobody says that they made up a story, do they? Stephen A. Smith said, and Skip Bayless, leading up into NBA free agent, that all their sources was telling them that no doubt Kevin Durant was going to the Knicks. Even Kevin Durant's brother said he was going to the Knicks. Everybody said he was going to the Knicks. Kevin Durant went to the Nets. So did Stephen A. Smith make up a story? Or is things subject to change? Because it's sports and we dealing with human beings. Corner Girl 66, peace and blessings to you, Queen. Carlo Realis, salute. So I give you news, I give you information that I get from sources, and things may be subject to change. Or things may get covered up. Things may get swept this way. Ambrose Dodson, salute. But they come. Malik Omar, salute. That don't mean that I'm that don't mean I was wrong. That means that things subject to change. just like anything else. That's what happens. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 400. Black Reality TV, salute. Lord Sweat Real, salute. What's good? I think tonight I might do a Deontay Wilder versus, Michael Jordan and LeBron James debate. I might just do that tonight because I know basketball as well. So, smash the like button, man. Get the likes up to to 400. Marcus Fuchs said MJ hands down. Who's my favorite fighter of all time? Man, my number one, man, it's subject to change because it goes through during the eras. It was Sugar Ray Leonard. It was Pernell Whitaker. It was Roy Jones. And it was Floyd Mayweather. It was Larry Holmes in the heavyweight division. So it's subject to change. Yeah, Bish, man. It's a struggle. So, Mississippi King, salute. Winning results, fitness, and nutrition, salute. So it's subject to change, man. Roy Jones, I think, was the best pure boxer. No, but no. Roy Jones wasn't the best pure boxer. Roy Jones was the greatest boxing athlete. He was the greatest athlete that ever boxed, not the greatest pure boxer. Pure boxer? No. Sugar Ray Robinson, Floyd Mayweather, Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, all better pure boxers than Roy Jones. Roy Jones was the greatest athlete that boxed. Now I'll say that hands down, not even close. And then Pernell Whitaker. Emmanuel Augustus was nice, man. Very unorthodox. Yeah, Guillermo Rigondeaux, pure boxer. It's so many, man. Yeah, get them likes up to 400, man. Come on, man. So, I had to address this, man, because I wanted to talk about it. Zab Judah, pure boxer. Beautiful jab, beautiful straight right. Straight left. Beautiful combinations. Change levels on you. Zab was nice. Real talk, Audrey Grill, salute. Oh, Vander Holyfield gets slept on because he didn't start out as a heavyweight. He started out as a cruiserweight. Most people didn't think he could make it in the heavyweight division. Then he went in the heavyweight division, and it was set up for him to fight Mike Tyson. The dominoes just kept falling out of his favor. Evander Holyfield. He was supposed to fight Mike Tyson. That was where he would have been able to prove his point and make his mark. And then Mike Tyson lost to Buster Douglas. Then he beat Buster Douglas. Then it was like, well, he ain't beat the real champion. It was Mike Tyson. Then it was set up that Mike Tyson went to jail. So it was like he just had bad luck being able to prove his point. And then when Mike Tyson did come back, then you had Riddick, Big Daddy Bo beat Buster Douglas. So it was so much that just fell out of his favor for him to be able to prove himself. And by the time he did, it was like, well, Mike Tyson wasn't Mike Tyson. And then it was like, he really didn't beat Buster Douglas. Buster Douglas. Riddick Bowe, the second fight. Riddick Bowe beat himself like Andy Ruiz. He ate himself out of the fight. And then the third fight, Riddick Bowe beat him. And then you had Fan Man. And, you know, it was so much going on in Evander Holyfield career. Then he beat George Foreman. It's like George Foreman was 45 years old. So that's why he gets slept on. That's why he gets slept on. Eric Morales is a great boxer. Eric Morales was a great boxer as well. Juan Manuel Marquez, one of my top 5 all-time favorite boxers. I love Juan Manuel Marquez. I love his counter-punching ability. You know, it's funny, man, about dudes, man, that just come and just troll you, right? Who you got out of Crawford and Pac? Oh, Terrence Crawford's gonna win that fight. I know Pacquiao's pushing for the fight now, and he contacted Bob Arum. And make sure y'all go check out that video if y'all haven't already. I dropped a video about Manny Pacquiao and his team contacting Bob Arum about the Terrence Crawford fight. Just dropped that video. Make sure y'all check that out. But Terrence Crawford is going to beat him. He makes too many mistakes, Pacquiao. Terrence Crawford is very accurate. He's very unique where he can switch stands, and he's very versatile, has a high ring IQ, high ring generalship. It's going to be too much for Manny Pacquiao. It's going to be close in the beginning as Crawford gets used to him, but it won't take long because Terrence Crawford's a dog. It's not like It's not like Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao, where Floyd Mayweather was more hesitant because he's defensive first. So it took him a second to time Pacquiao and get his speed and distance and stuff like that, get his rhythm down. It's not going to be the same for Crawford because Crawford, I see people say I look like JaVale McGee, Rasheed Wallace. Yeah, man. Because Terrence Crawford is looking to fight. So he's looking to be a dog on the inside. So it won't take him long because he's going to close the distance very, very quick. He's not going to be hesitant about his speed or his angles. He's not going to be, you know, he's not going to be wowed by Crawford's speed by Pacquiao's speed and angles. He don't care. Crawford don't care. So he's going to push forward. He may take some big punches in the beginning, but he's going to press forward. He may take some big punches, but he's going to get used to it. La D, peace and blessings. Queen, where you been at? And again, man, I'm about to get off and didn't open the phone lines, and y'all didn't even remind me, man. Who has the better chin, Crawford or Pacquiao? Oh, that's a good question. I got to go with Crawford because we ain't never seen him knocked out. We seen Pacquiao knocked out 3 times. So we got to go with and dropped in multiple fights. Stanley Brown, salute. So I gotta say, Crawford has the better chin. We seen Manny Pacquiao knocked out Stone. No, Crawford. That's not even. Now that I think about it, it's not even debate. Yeah, we seen Crawford wobble, shaking a few times. Even dropped in his last fight against the Mean Machine. But nonetheless, he wasn't flat on his back. He went to his knees. We seen Pacquiao face down. So, peace and blessings to the Queen, Lauren Bevel, in the super chat. Couldn't find the Cash App. Salute to you, Queen. It's just Blue Blood Sports TV. Salute to my brother Black Reality TV in the super chat. Appreciate you, King. It's Blue Blood Sports TV. Lauren just said, whatever. I'm going to do it right here. Appreciate you, Lauren. Salute to my brother Stanley Brown in the super chat. Blue, keep up all the good work. Salute to you, King. Appreciate you. Appreciate you 1,000%, man. So I'm about to get up off here. My brother Lou Hinton in the building. Salute. So I can never get a notification. Yeah, well, this is going to be my new time, man. 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single day. Monday through, I might do it on Saturday. Monday through Saturday, I think. Every single day, 3 p.m., man. So If y'all don't get the notifications, just look for the channel, man. 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single day. So that's 2 p.m. if you're in Texas time, and that's, what is that, 12 o'clock if you're on the West Coast. Winston Lee, salute. And if you're in the UK, that's 8 o'clock at night. 8 o'clock at night. So, Sylvester Solomon, 2011, salute. Yo, for years, for all this time, for years, DeAndre Carey, salute. Travis Jones, salute. For all this time, my brother D Solo, 2009. All this time, I've been calling Sylvester Solomon, 2011. I've been calling him Silver Stream Loma. All this time, he ain't never correct me. Jay Cooley, salute. Only reason I got corrected is I was watching him on Cali, and Cali said his name right, and I was like, wait, what? I was like, wait, what? And then I'm like, whoa, all this time. Yo, unbelievable, man. Salute to y'all, man. But yo, listen, I'm about to get up out of here, man. Tomorrow, even on Saturdays, man. We're going Monday through Saturdays. Monday through Saturdays, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's New York time. Syndicate J, salute. Nah. Monday through Saturday, we're going to go 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, man. Tonight, man, I might do a show at 9 o'clock when the General 7-8 Sports TV get off and let's do a live debate. Since I ain't do the calling on this, we'll do the calling then. Boss Doja said you always say my name wrong. It's not Boss Doja? Or it's Boss Doha? Which one is it? Hey, listen, man, y'all know I can't read that well. I always tell y'all this. Y'all know this, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, D Solo, you been here since day one, my brother D Solo. It's Boss Doja. Oh, and I always say Boss Doha. Hey, listen, I can't read that well, man. Eugene Williams, salute. Yo, Ty King, man, come at let's do it at 9, man. 9 p.m., man. We'll open it up and let's talk some Michael Jordan versus LeBron, man. More Fontenot, salute. So I'm about to get up out of here, man. Inyaki TV, salute. I'm about to get up out of here, man. Game Bread Bossa, salute. Mike Mo, salute. But y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed? Oh, Dyla Internet said I say her name wrong too. I say everybody's name wrong. Oh, Dahlia Internet. Y'all have my mother over there cracking up. Dahlia. Okay. Well, listen, at least I told y'all, man, I can't read that well. So, yeah, at least y'all know. I'm not doing it on purpose. Peter, look at Peter Frescoball. I ain't see him all the whole show, right? I ain't see him comment the whole show. He see Dahlia come in. He talking about Dahlia, where you from? The whole show I ain't see Peter Frescoball come in. The whole show, Peter Frescoball wasn't there. The whole show, he come into. So she put a name out there. He talk about he come in commenting Dahlia, and I know he was here because he always here. So I know he was here. He just wasn't commenting. The first thing he said, "Where you from?" Unbelievable, unbelievable, man. Travis touchdown talking about, hey, Blue, you always say my name wrong. Get out of here, bro. Pito Perez, salute. Yeah, he pronounced it. Look, yeah, he broke it up into. You see how he broke it up, Lauren? He broke it up to make sure he said it right. Unbelievable. But salute to y'all, man. Darren Samuel, salute. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Blue, man. Salute to each and every one of y'all. Y'all know what it is, man. I'm going, man. Peace and blessings to each and every one of you. Appreciate y'all, man. Peace.